The InterCup for the teams division begins today as there is a rematch between the Cage Fighters against the Film Bros Anonymous. Join us for this InterCup Group D battle. Welcome back, everyone, to Real Trivia Face-Off. We are here today to begin the 2024 Teams InterCup, starting with the group stage. Joining me today to host this is none other than Andrew Just. Andrew, we got an exciting match here today between the Cage Fighters and the Film Bros Anonymous. This is not their first time around playing each other. In fact, they've played 3 times. Both times, Cage Fighter have won, although each time the deficit, the point differential, keep getting decreasing and decreasing. Do you think they'll play a huge factor here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think there's a lot of motivation in a previous loss, and I can attest to that. It drives you. You want to do a little bit better. You want to take it home this time. You want to show them that you have what it takes to beat them. And I think they do. I think this is going to be a real close matchup. This is a great way to start off the InterCup, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, both these teams are individually, they are very high-profile competitors. Kenny and Steven, they have both played for singles title. Sarah's been number 1 contenders match, and we also have Cameron. But no, just jokes aside, I played that joke previously before. It didn't work so well. Anyway, but Cage Fighters, legitimately a good team. Film Bros Anonymous, they got a lot to prove. They're a fan favorite, but their record does not really always translate to those wins. As we look to the tail of the tape here, they're 2-6. Their accuracy rate is above 50% and PPE above 50%, which is also very good. But Cage Fighters they're literally on the 60 percentile for both accuracy and possible points earned, +6 and 3 record. So again, statistically, it is on the Cage Fighter side. But I think, again, Film Bros Anonymous, like you said, they might have the motivation. Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So let's go to the promos. Let's see what they have to say here. Maybe there's some possible bad blood. We'll start with the Film Bros Anonymous.
I think third time's the charm. I think Cage Fighters is due for a loss.
This is double revenge. Not just revenge, double revenge.
Right.
So it's like 2 times the points, basically. That's what happens.
Yeah, you should just give us 2 times the points.
Yeah.
Really win.
And then also, if you think about it, we could just easily flip our record around. It's easily 6-2.
Yeah.
So that's better than
our record around, then it's better than the Cage Fighters.
Yeah. So nice try, guys. So you're beat already. So we won. So goodbye.
Hey, Steven.
Hey.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm feeling like an underdog here, not going to lie. Playing with a chip on our shoulder. It's like everyone's picking against us, even though we're clearly the better team. It's really weird.
You're angry!
Only I think of all those picks, pre-tournament picks, we're the only. It was only one person only had us winning this group, and only one other person even had us advancing with the wild card. What? The disrespect, man. It's like Clemson losing. Everyone thought Clemson was going to lose to New Mexico State, and then they made it to the Elite Eight. We're basically that. This is stupid, but that's why you play it. You play it. We got to prove everyone that wrong. We're actually pretty good. That's silly. Don't. So
it lights a fire under us. We're gonna win just to prove everyone
right. Exactly.
Let's get it.
Get this over with. I'm ready.
Andrew, thoughts on those?
Yeah. Breaking out the analogies, that's just a classic Steven. He loves to be comparing things. It's what he does, and he does it well.
I like it.
And Film Bros, they're determined, and the energy's gonna be there. We can tell already.
Yeah, we love them. Yeah, no, absolutely, and like Steven and Cameron said, again, they are one of the uh, maybe not the crowd favorites, but again, their record, they are the favorites. But then people are doubting them, like the videos that have been going around. People are doubting them. So again, maybe they'll be like, okay, well, again, now it's time for us to prove the fans wrong. So
Put a
we'll
little
see. We'll see what
spark in
happens.
their step.
I
Get them
know.
going a little bit, perhaps.
I know. I'm excited. All right. Shall we go to the not promos? We did that. Let's go to the intros.
Let's do some intros, baby.
All right, let's do this.
Introducing first, with a record of 2 wins and 6 defeats, including 1 TKO, represented by Kenny the Cronesman Prather and Jedi Heart, we have Film Bros Anonymous!
Oh, you put me on. Oh no, that works.
Okay.
Yeah. We're the people's. And also, I tried to do the notes app thing. I didn't really do it. Well, no, I think I did okay. Yeah, I just didn't have space. So. Okay. Okay. Bye.
And next, with a record of 6 wins, 3 defeats, 1 KO and 3 TKOs, represented by the Cowboy Cameron Patterson and Steven the Bullseye Bush, we have the Cage Fighters!
All right, bringing everyone back on screen.
Steven,
Wow.
I think you're the only cowboy that could pull off those shorts.
Thanks, bro.
That was really cool, Steven.
Wait. Oh. Okay.
It's called improv.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yep. I was like,
I know what he's known for.
all right, so everyone is here. How are you guys feeling? Are you excited for the first InterCup match?
Love you so.
Yeah.
Let's just get it over with.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, all right. Okay. All right then. So they want to get started, so let's get started. Andrew, why don't you read us the rules for round number 1?
Yeah, I'd love to. We're going to be getting 8 questions in random categories given to all competitors. Crazy. They're going to have about 15 seconds to write their answers down, and they got to say them aloud when they are showing them off. Each question will be worth 1 point, and if you hit all 8 questions correctly, you will trigger a bonus question for a potential 9th point if answered correctly. Throughout the match, they'll have 3 repeats as a team and 1 challenge, which will be restored if it is accepted.
Any questions? All right, sounds good. So we'll be giving you the questions instead as we start this round 1 in the first category of 8 in the category of comedy. What school subject does Paul teach in The Holdovers? Andrew, what's your thoughts on school?
Hate it. Not good at it. Don't love it. Took me 7 years to get an undergrad, baby. Asking the wrong man.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cameron.
Just said history.
Okay, Sarah,
History.
Steven,
Okay. I said English.
and Kenny.
I didn't know how specific you want it, so I did history or ancient history.
We can accept everyone who answered history, so that's everyone except for Steven. So, Film Bros Anonymous takes the first lead of the game.
Should have went with the gut.
All good.
All right. That moves us on to question number 2 in the category of disaster movies. Poseidon is a disaster movie focused on characters on what mode of transportation? Albert, how do you
Yes.
feel? Oh God! Anything I say here, I don't feel comfortable saying. I think I had about 3 things coming to my mind that were like, I don't know. I think
How do
we
I
all know
feel
certain
about
parts.
this? How do I feel about disasters?
How do you feel
Love
about
them.
disasters? Natural and
I feel like man-made are more,
Good answer.
like
5,
manageable
4,
than natural.
2.
Maybe that's a hot
1.
take. I don't know.
All right, let's get our answers here, starting with Sarah
I've never heard of this, so I just said boat.
and Steven
Boat.
and Kenny.
Boat.
Ooh, how about Cam?
I hope to God a movie called Poseidon is a boat.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. Yeah, we'll take that. That's
Yeah, we'll take
that's
it.
correct. You could have gotten a little bit more specific, guys, but that's fine. We will get over it.
What do you mean?
Ship.
I mean, like you
Like-
say boat. Like what are we talking about here? Are we talking about a little raft? We're talking about-
I could be more. You want me to say ship? Large.
Yeah, it's better to be less
It's
specific.
a very
info.
big Titanic-esque ship.
He's right.
Ship, ocean liner. That's what we had. But we'll
Yeah,
accept
we
it.
were obviously taking boat. So points across the board.
So we move on to the third question in the category of action/adventure. What brand of underwear was Marty McFly wearing when Lorraine finds him in Back to the Future?
Albert, how do you feel about the god of the seas, Poseidon?
Not my favorite of the gods. Poseidon's Poseidon. I forgot.
Oh,
Is it
he's
Greek?
fucking
Is it
rad.
Greek or Rome?
He's
Is Poseidon Greek or Rome? Greek. Okay.
Poseidon is Greek.
And Neptune's the equivalent.
Yeah.
So an answer is in 5. 4.
I think Poseidon is a cooler name. I think he's
2, 1. I don't know. SpongeBob had Neptune, so all right, we'll start with Steven.
Calvin Klein.
Okay, Kenny,
Haynes.
Cameron,
Yeah, he seems like a Haynes guy. I went
Oh!
and Sarah.
I also said Haynes.
One of you is correct. It is Calvin Klein.
No.
Steven getting a
Oh,
point there.
we're even now.
And that ties it up.
Steven bringing it back. 2 points for
Calvin?
each competitor so far. That brings us on to question number 4 in the category of spy. Your question is, Daniel Craig plays James Bond for the first time in what spy movie? I'd like to apologize for my inflection there. I've been trying to spice things up lately, and sometimes we all make a bad creative decision,
I like it. You should inflect after every word next time.
Well, Daniel Craig didn't make a bad creative decision when he decided to be in this movie.
Oh, okay. I was like, I mean, we could find some, I bet. Like, love the guy. Great performer. Great actor. Probably great producer. 5,
I'd also want
4,
to put my wrist in 5.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Let's go ahead and see Kenny Boys here.
Casino Royale 2006. Not to be confused with the 60s one.
All right. Kim,
I just said Casino Royale. Okay.
Sarah,
I also just said Casino Royale.
Steven.
Casino Royale.
Yeah, we will take all Casino Royales here.
That was close.
You good, Amber?
Across the board.
Yep. All right.
Anthony, you.
So 6-6 is still tie here after everyone getting that question. So we move on to the 5th question, category of animated films. Who voices Bowser in the Super Mario Brothers movie? Super Mario Bros. Movie. Are you more of a Sonic guy or a Mario guy when you play
Mario,
arcade games?
Sonic eats shit, man. I hate Sonic.
I
hate
always
Sonic
use,
so
I always
much.
use the Sonic
Mario.
characters.
He's
I don't
such a
know why.
bitch. Oh my god, Mario's
5,
so cool, dude. And
4,
let's not forget the second greatest mustache of all time.
1. Hands down. The first one being.
Taron Egerton in Tetris.
Oh, okay. All right.
Look like Dr. Eggman.
Cameron, we'll start with you.
Jack Black.
Okay. Sarah.
Jack Black.
All right, Steven.
Jack Black.
And Kenny.
Jack Black.
Clean sweep once again. Everyone getting that point correct.
Hey, Andrew, you need to watch some Dennis Farina movies.
No, it's not gonna beat it. I've seen him. I get it. I've seen
You need to
Snatch.
see it in action.
You
I've
seen
seen
New
Snatch.
Girl?
I've seen that one other one. I've seen New Girl as well. Have you seen
Johnson
Terror?
He's in New
Said.
Girl.
Not to get
Who
into
cares?
it.
That's a TV show. Doesn't matter.
Oh, fuck off.
Johnson's dead in the show.
That's really good. Okay, that I can't get sidetracked on New Girl, or will be the rest of the night. So, for your sixth question, it'll be in the category of fantasy sci-fi. Who plays Thor in Thor? I didn't laugh. I read this question beforehand and knew what was coming.
I mean, you never know. Sometimes we'll ask, like, who
Round
plays
one, then.
Thor in Adventures in Babysitting? Like, I don't know. Like, he'll be like, oh, shit.
We should ask that.
It's a thinker.
All right. We'll need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Sarah.
Chris Hemsworth.
Interesting. I guess let's see what Steven has to say.
Chris Hemsworth.
I was checking with Kenny.
Chris Hemsworth.
Kim, please.
Well, this one was tough, but I eventually went with
Albert, do we take these?
Chris Hemsworth.
Yes, I think we can take them.
All right, we take them. Points across the board. Congratulations, everybody.
Dude, I almost put Natalie Portman. Not gonna lie. I heard she played Thor in
Guys,
another
no one did
movie,
the child actor.
so I was worried that I might have mixed it up.
Alright, fair enough. So still tied 10-10. So we go to the penultimate question in round 1, category of horror/thriller. Who directed 1992's Bram Stoker's Dracula?
I'll
I
show
used-
you
Oh, go ahead. We're gonna say something. What you gonna show me? What you gonna show me?
Oh.
I wanna know what you're gonna show me.
Never mind. I take it back.
Now we need to know. 5,
This is a family
4,
stream.
I want to.
1. Pens down. Steven.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Kenny.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Okay. Cameron.
His wine is okay. Francis Ford Coppola.
Sarah.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I just said Wes Craven. That was the first thing.
No. Are you thinking of Dracula 2000?
So
All right,
everyone-
and then I believe that's the first lead for the Cage Fighters.
I believe you're right.
Going
Yes.
up by
Wrong.
1 point as we go into our final question of round 1. Question is
Nope, that's not right.
in the
What
category of
did one-
dramas.
Whoa, that's forcing.
In the category of dramas. What kind of animal is Richard Parker in Life of Pi?
You know, I'm still gonna keep asking you what you were gonna show me.
I can't.
Now the audience want to know. Let us know in the live chat if you want to know what Andrew was gonna show.
I want to.
He just muted himself right after this.
Sorry, that was my bad.
It's part of a bit.
I was gonna do a bit, but I actually fucked it up. I was gonna say your, but I fucked up hitting the mute button again. We're gonna need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kenny, let's see what you got, brother.
I got a tiger.
Huh? Okay, Cameron,
What kind of animal is named Richard Parker? I said tiger.
Sarah, let's see yours, please,
I also said tiger.
and Steven, please, as well.
El Tigre, tiger.
Oh man, a tight one, and they all get it correct. We're 1 point differential going into round 2. Getting a little crazy with it, keeping it tight. Somebody predicted that before the match.
Put money up.
Albert, what did you think about round 1?
Yeah, solid match. A little bit of back and forth. Cage Fighter maintaining the lead going into this. It's only 1 point differential. Could be a big thing. Could be a thing that doesn't matter. We'll have to find out here as we got 2 more rounds to go. as we go into round number 2. So this is how round number 2 is gonna go. So each team will spin the category wheel, as this is the wheel round. Whatever category they land on, they'll be getting questions from that category. If you like the initial spin, you can keep it. If you don't like it, you can respin again once, unless it lands on opponent's choice. At that point, then you will be given the category by your opponent. You'll get 5 questions from that category. Each questions are worth 2 points apiece. You can go to multiple choice if you feel the need to do so. It will, however, reduce the point value to 1. Be careful in this round, as your opponent have the opportunity to steal if you provide an incorrect answer. And since this is a collaborative round, please say final answer as you submit your answers. And no repeats and no, not no repeats. You're allowed to use repeats. Repeats and challenge are still allowed. No one has used it yet. Any questions?
No.
All right, so let's bring up the wheel for today. So these are the category for today's wheel. We have animated, disaster movies, M. Night Shyamalan, Andrew Garfield, 2000s, crime films, Tim Burton, Studio Ghibli, and spinners and opponent's choice. Cage Fighters, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Steven, I think we know what we got to do, right? We're going to defer.
Oh. Okay.
No? No? You feeling it? You feeling the power?
I
right
honestly, I like this wheel.
now? All right. Want to just rip it right now then?
I kind of want to just rip it.
Okay, let's just spin first.
But I'm not too scared.
All right, let her spin,
But
brother.
we'll probably get Studio Ghibli.
Spinning first?
Maybe. Yep. Yep.
All right, this is your first spin.
Told you, Cameron.
M. Night
Maybe-
Shyamalan.
Maybe we should take it.
I think you
Yeah,
guys
we'll
should
take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Mm.
All right, you want to read these up or should I?
You can read it.
Okay, sounds good. Cam and Steven, are you ready for your first question?
You betcha.
All right. Question number 1. Cypher Rage and Kitai Rage are characters from which M. Night Shyamalan film?
After Earth, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Moving on to question number 2. What is the profession of Dave Bautista's character, Leonard Brocht, in Knock at the Cabin?
He's a teacher. Right, Cameron?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. He's also a coach, but I think teacher. So, teacher, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. I think coaching's more of a hobby.
Yeah. You know, it was like one of those things where I was
not
like,
a real input at all. I'm sorry.
coaching
you
can
got
be
it.
a career.
It can be a career. I don't think at the level he's doing.
He
it.
coaches like third graders.
Yeah,
so-
right. All right. Question number 3. How many different actors played the character of Maddox Kappa, the eldest child of the Kappa family in Old?
Okay.
Is it 3?
I won't say anything. Let me know when you have a number.
Okay, I have a number.
Okay, I'm thinking 3.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
right.
need answers in 5,
Go for it.
4, 3.
3, final answer.
3 is correct for another 2 points.
Let's get it.
Question number 4. Who played Merrill Hess, Graham's younger brother, in Signs?
Joaquin. Joaquin Phoenix, final answer.
Another 2 points, leading us into the final question of the round. In the opening of Glass, David Dunn and his son tracked down the Horde to what abandoned establishment where 4 cheerleaders were held hostage?
Okay, I actually don't know what the establishment is.
Is it the main location of the movie, or is it somewhere else?
It's just like, it kind of just looks like a generic warehouse, so I don't remember.
We're going to need an answer in 5.
Multiple choice, probably. Yeah, multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, zoo, B, factory, C, hospital, or D, shopping mall?
You were saying something like
I'm
Sarah's
thinking hospital.
hospital. Okay.
The
I
answer
haven't.
is 5,
Okay.
4.
Hospital, final
Okay.
answer.
That is incorrect. We go to Film Bros Anonymous. Your options are A, zoo, B, factory, C, hospital, or D, shopping mall.
Okay, it's either factory or shopping mall.
He did say something like a warehouse, and a factory is kind of like a warehouse.
That's what I was thinking too. I think we should go factory.
I'm good with that.
Okay, factory, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point. Bringing it back a little bit at the end of the round, which was otherwise perfect for the cage fighters. They take a sweet little 8 points there as we go into the spin for Film Bros Anonymous.
Yep. All right. As we go to this spin, so Film Bros Anonymous, are you ready for your first spin?
I guess.
All right. Here's your first spin. Crime films.
I definitely think they could get better, but what do you? But I
Yeah.
don't want to get opponents. What do you
Me
think?
either.
I think we should respin. I don't.
Yeah, I'm fine with that
Okay.
because I don't know how much help I would be in crime films, if I'm being honest.
And I don't know. I mean,
I feel like they could steal. on
crime's
crime
very,
films.
very general.
Yeah.
But like, also, like, you could get some random ones. Let's respin.
Yeah.
Okay. we'll
Respin. All right. Let's take whatever this lands on.
Please.
God damn it! That was the one category I didn't want.
Tim
Oh,
Burton.
okay. I've seen a couple. Okay, well.
All right. So, 5 questions in the category of Tim Burton, 8 points to tie. Are you ready, Sarah and Kenny?
I guess.
Here's your first question. Edgar Gore is a character in what Tim Burton movie?
This feels like Ed Wood.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna do 1 point so we don't lose.
That's fair.
Yeah, let's
Fine.
do multiple choice.
Okay. Your options are A, Sleepy Hollow, B, Frankenweenie, C, Ed Wood, D, Mars Attacks.
Oh, none of those help me. That actually sounded like Sleepy Hollow. It sounds like no, it wouldn't be. Okay, I don't think it's Frankenweenie.
I haven't seen any of.
It could be Mars Attacks. Let's go with Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow, final answer.
That is incorrect. For the 1 point steal, your options again are A, Sleepy Hollow, B, Frankenweenie, C, Ed Wood, D, Mars Attacks.
It's C or D.
C or D? It's not Frankenweenie.
I don't.
I just thought it kind of sounded like a Frankenweenie name. Like that
Yeah.
would be a character in a kid's movie. But I don't think it's Ed Wood.
5,
No, it's
4,
okay.
So
3.
All
You
I'm
go
just
for it.
I'm gonna go D. Isn't dog? Final answer.
Oh.
D is incorrect. We're looking for B, Frankenweenie.
Oh, sorry, Steven.
It's funny to have that eliminated by both teams.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's-
We'll take that. I'm good. I'm well.
You know, it honestly was because whatever. It's
I wouldn't have
that
said
stupid that one kid's animated movie from like years ago, a Hunchback guy. Not Hunchback from Notre Dame, like a different one. And I kind of was like, that guy's like Edgar-esque. I don't know.
But it's Ed Gore.
Maybe
Yeah,
you're thinking of this. Maybe you're thinking of this one.
Igor thing movie. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
All right. Question 2. Who plays the titular character in Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland?
Shit.
Mia W something. And if we do multiple choice, I will know. I just am not going to say it right.
Wazakowski or something like that. I don't know if that's the right name.
Oh, if that's the right name, I'm gonna be pissed. But I think should we do multiple?
I feel like that's safest.
Multiple choice.
Okay. Your options are A. Emile de Ravine, B. Emily Browning, C. Phoebe Tonkin,
Okay.
D. Mia Wasikowska.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wasikowska. Okay, so that's good. No, we didn't do that.
Yeah, so I say we go with that one.
E, right?
D, yeah.
Okay, let's do D. D, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh,
That would have been heartbreaking.
yeah, that would be bad.
Yep. Okay. Question 3. In Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, what song is about Todd's missed revenge on killing Judge Turpin and deciding to kill anyone who walks into his shop?
Have you watched Sweeney Todd?
Nope.
Okay, this is a multiple choice if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Okay, multiple choice.
Okay. A. Epiphany. B. My Friends. C. The Worst Pies in London. D. Poor Thing.
Do you remember what the question was, Sarah?
It was just asking what the name of the song was. I don't know.
About
like
about him killing a guy,
I think.
and he wants to kill other people.
Maybe.
Maybe poor thing. That sounds, but it's been no. Repeat. We're gonna
The options.
The options.
repeat the options. Yeah.
You have one repeat of the options. Your options again are A. Epiphany. B. My Friends. C. The Worst Pies in London. D. Poor Thing.
Okay. A, C, or D?
I don't know. I kind of like A, but that's also just because it's a Taylor Swift song.
I don't know if we can use that for this.
I don't think we can. You just pick a no clue.
We'll go C. Final answer.
C is incorrect for the 1 point opportunity. Your options again for Cage Fighters are
It's
A.
A,
Epiphany.
right.
B. My Friends. C. The Worst Pies in London. D. Poor Thing.
Yeah, it's A. Final answer.
God damn it.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
I was just about to ask you, Sarah, to say it, but you said it first. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just guess.
It was so hard to hide my reaction.
Yeah, Cameron. I was between that or worst matters.
Yeah, I should have put my board over my face.
Well, I'm just my face is saying a lot here. I wanted to now. So.
All right. Ready for a penultimate question in Tim Burton?
Yeah.
I guess so.
What breed of dog does Sarah Jessica Parker's character have in Mars Attacks?
Pretty sure it's like a Chihuahua.
I've never seen the movie.
I can, because from a video, I've seen her head on that dog.
I mean, I'm fine going with it. I feel like at this point we
Okay.
need a 2-pointer.
I know. I bet Steven knows this. I'm gonna go Chihuahua. Final answer.
Chihuahua is correct for 2
Oh,
points.
let's go.
Kenny, I would not know.
That was sick.
Why would I know?
That was sick, dude.
But I knew that.
Thank you,
But it
You
worked
saw
out.
the-
media.
you saw the image.
Regular media for that.
Oh, I don't watch their videos if I haven't seen the movie.
I watch it if I know I'm
Mars Attacks is funny. It's a fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
All right. So your last question in Tim Burton. What country is Augustus Gloop from in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Well, I think it's a made-up country, and that doesn't help.
I don't know.
Cameron, don't laugh. Wait, Augustus Gloop? Oh, I'm thinking of the Oompa Loompa. Okay, he's German.
Germany. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Bro, I was like, he said,
Oompa Loompa.
I was like Oompa Loompa the whole
Hey,
time.
say that shit to my Oma's face, Kenny.
Germany is a made-up country.
Oh my god. As I was counting down to, he realized that, like, oh wait, Oompa Loompa. I'm like,
I think my reaction actually helped in there. So
That's how you do it, guys. That's how you bring an 8-point lead to a 4-point lead.
yeah, but that is big gap 2 points right there. Cutting at 23-19. 4-point lead. We got 23-19.
Yeah, they narrowed it down at the end there, man. It was looking rough for a moment, I won't lie, but getting those 4 points at the end really brought it
Like, where the
closer.
Oompa Loompas from?
Well, think about
They're
it.
from Loompa Land, okay?
Bro, doesn't he wear lederhosen? Like, he's the most stereotypical little German boy.
It's true.
Isn't that what the Oompa Loompa?
They're from Loompa Land? It's not
But yeah,
country.
and Andrew, what do you think? What do you think of that round?
Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of fun. I had a good time watching. Yeah, like I said, they needed those last couple ones to really pull them back. They could have done it otherwise, but man, it would have been tough. Now, 4-point gap, that is not crazy. That has been surmounted many times, so to speak.
Whoa.
So I'm very curious to see what happens next.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if the round 3 is gonna favor Film Bros Anonymous. Gonna keep favoring Cage Fighters. We'll have to see. But yeah, Cage Fighters extending their lead, but Film Bros Anonymous still hanging on there. Only 4-point differential going into the last round. So how does that potential final round go?
Yeah, absolutely. So they're going to be picking 4 numbers for each team, 1 through 12. Those are going to correspond to 4 random categories that we've already assigned. They will then get 4 questions that they can order however they want. Will put their easiest question, their easiest category at 1 point, their hardest category at 4 points. They can collaborate on the 3rd and 4th questions, but they must each take one of the 1 and 2 by themselves. They're no stealing, no multiple choice this round, but repeats, challenges, all still in play, baby. It's all still happening.
Any questions?
No.
All right. All right. So we go to the number picking portion of this category. We start with the Cage Fighters who are in the lead. What are your 4 numbers?
Okay, Steven, I'll do 1 and 7.
6, 8.
Okay, Film Bros Anonymous.
Sarah, what do you have?
I'll go 4 and 11.
Okay, I got 3 and 9.
4, 11, 3, 9. Okie dokie.
Thank you.
So I'll read for Cage Fighters this round. You'll read for Film Bros Anonymous.
Sounds great. You want me to start us off here?
Go ahead.
All right, Film Bros Anonymous. I'm going to read these in numerical order. You picked 3, which corresponds to new releases. You picked 4, which corresponds to action adventure. You picked 9, which corresponds to crime films. And 11, which corresponds to Andrew Garfield.
Okay, and Cage Fighters. You pick 1. That is a category of horror. You pick 6. That is a category of Reese Witherspoon. You pick 7. That is a category of Martin Scorsese. And 8 is a category of M. Night Shyamalan. Familiar filmmaker coming back in round 3. So we'll let you guys talk it out among each other, discuss what your game plan is, and then we'll resume the match once you've decided.
So FBA here, picking up crime films. So perhaps a shot at redemption from that category they spun off of round 2. A coincidence that it's on
Possibly.
both round 2 and 3, I assume. Can't say for sure. It'll be interesting. A lot of genre for them, I suppose. Whereas TCF is working more within closed filmographies. So we'll have to see.
We'll have to see.
Cameron, you got something? I got something.
Yeah, so here's what I have, Steven, and we'll compare notes.
I like it. Yeah, I could also do a Martin Scorsese too, maybe. That's the one.
And then replace that with.
And then we could do a combo of horror for 3. But
Yeah.
horror is a lot more general. Martin Scorsese 3, we could at least combine our powers, and it's more specific. And I've seen a good chunk of Scorsese, so I feel I could get a 3.
You'd be leaning on you mostly for the 3 and 4, but I'd be able to help, of course. But
yeah, you do. You probably would you rather do Reese Witherspoon 1?
If it's a 1, that'll probably be fine.
Okay.
Because you've seen a lot of horror.
I'm not good with Reese Witherspoon.
I've
seen American Psycho and Walk the Line, but that's it. Maybe I'm sure.
Yeah, I can do Reese.
Anyway, yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right, so we'll do Reese Witherspoon 1. I'll take it. 4, 2. Steven will take it, and then Martin 3. M. Night 4.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. We're good.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sarah, I've split them into halves basically.
Okay.
I think new releases and crime films are like a 1 or a 2.
Okay.
And then the action adventure Andrew Garfield are a 3, 4.
I'm fine with that breakdown because I figured Andrew Garfield will be a 3 or 4, but the other 3 I feel like are just a toss up.
Yeah, I know. I think action adventure is the best out of the other 3, so that's what I was thinking, 3 or 4.
Especially since
would you want to take new releases or crime films?
I feel like whichever one I take, I should take the 1-pointer.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like new releases is risky just because I don't know that I've seen a whole ton.
But do you think like a 1 in new releases would not be that bad?
I feel like that would be a little bit easier because I imagine it would probably be a bigger movie. And it's probably something more basic like cast or director if it is a 1-pointer.
Yeah. So do you want to do new releases at 1?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, then I'll do crime at 2. And then I don't really know what to do for the other 2. I was thinking maybe Andrew at 4 because it's a bit thinner of a genre, but also I could see action adventure at 4.
How many Andrew Garfield movies were you able to watch?
I've seen a lot of his. The one I was thinking of that I haven't seen is Mainstream.
Yeah, I almost watched that today.
I think that's the only one I have. Because what else has he done? Well, I haven't seen Hacksaw Ridge. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh.
Wait, you have that rated on Letterboxd. I was checking earlier.
What? I do?
I could have sworn you did.
Or I watched Silence.
Silence is good.
Bro accidentally logged. Hacksaw Ridge instead of Silence.
I've not seen that.
I could have sworn you had it logged. It might have been another movie.
Maybe it was a different Mel Gibson film, like Passion of the Christ. I don't know. I really don't know for this. What are you thinking?
It just, I don't know, because if we haven't seen all the movies between the two of us, and I feel like putting him at 4 would be risky.
Okay.
But also it's action adventure, and that can be practically anything, I feel like.
Yeah. But it could be a very specific detail in a well-known movie.
It could be.
I would think.
But also get a 4-pointer for Social Network.
Oh, that's true. It could be. I don't know anymore.
I mean, action adventure did come from the number 4, so maybe that's a sign that we should put it at the 4-pointer.
Oh, that's a good point. Should we test our fate right now with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Because if we don't make a decision off of something dumb like
I think
that,
Andrew at 3 would be easier too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Andrew Garfield at 3, and then action adventure at 4. And I can repeat the other 2 if you didn't get those.
Okay, so Andrew Garfield at 3, action adventure at 4, and the 1 is new releases for Sarah, and the 2 is crime for Kenny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds good. So again, the current score, as we jump back in here to the game, current score is 23-19. It is a 4-point differential. So we'll start with the Film Bros Anonymous to try and avoid the TKO. They need 4 points here. Starting with their 1-pointer and new releases for Sarah. So Sarah, are you ready?
Sure.
Here's your question.
Am I?
Oh,
Am I not reading
thought
this?
Oh yeah, you're doing it. My
Okay,
bad.
okay.
Yep.
I just ran the numbers in my head real quick, and I thought, "Damn, man, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ready for me?
Mhm.
I'm not.
Well, okay, Sarah. Whatever. Shut the fuck up. In the category of new releases, which recent release is about how a Nike employee seeks to strike a business deal with rookie player Michael Jordan for a brand new basketball shoe line?
Air, final answer.
That's correct! Sarah swallowed her pride.
Let's go.
All right. Sorry. I hate ball betting. I get it. All right, Kenny, your 2-pointer. You ready?
Yeah.
What MCU actor plays Willard and Charlotte's son, Arvin Russell, in 2020's The Devil All the Time?
Tom Holland, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points, which means you are still on the hot seat. But this question for 3 points in the category of Andrew Garfield could put you in the lead, which is pretty big. Are you guys ready? Remember, you do get to collaborate. You get a little bit more time, this round. Ready?
Yay.
Who directed Breathe?
I almost looked at the directors too.
This is Andrew Garfield. Sorry.
Yeah.
Breathe. He's in a movie called Breathe.
Yeah.
I need an answer in 5, 4,
Repeat.
3. Who directed Breathe?
Do you know this movie? Like, what's it about? I cannot think of it.
Don't remember much about it. I literally was thinking about looking at the director, but the only director I can remember
Came out
in
I
5,
think it's like early 2010s.
3,
Repeat.
2. Who directed Breathe?
Maybe it's like Steve McQueen.
The only director I can remember is for a different movie in his filmography, not this
What
one.
is Breathe?
I think it's supposed to be like a sad movie or something.
Okay, I want to say Steve McQueen. What do you think about that? He's an English director.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
5, 4.
Steve McQueen. Final answer.
2. That is incorrect. We were looking for Andy Serkis.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't think he directed movies until that Jungle Book movie.
He did. I'm not going to get into it.
That was his debut. That was his debut, I believe.
He directed Breathe. I can tell you that much. That'll bring us to your 4-pointer in Action Adventure. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
Charlize Theron was directed by Ron Underwood in which 1998 film, remaking a 1949 adventure film based on the same name?
1949 adventure film. I only thought about the Devil's Advocate, but that's not a. How many repeats do we have? Are we out?
You have 1 left. And we're going to need an answer in 5, 4.
All right, we're gonna have to use it. Repeat.
2. Charlize Theron was directed by Ron Underwood in which 1998 film, remaking a 1949 adventure film based on the same name?
Maybe we should have done the other way around.
In 5,
I don't
4,
know anything.
3,
Journey to the
2,
center of the earth.
1. And your winner, by way of technical knockout,
Hands down.
the Cage Fighters. What we were looking for there was Mighty Joe Young.
Oh.
A 4-pointer, indeed.
Big
A
hate
tough
him.
one, but a match well played. Congratulations, Cage Fighters. We're going to talk to all of you here in just a moment, but we're going to take you backstage first.
Yeah. So what a match. 1 point differential at the end. So obviously, we're looking at the bigger scheme of things. A 1 point differential for some of the standings. A big win for the Cage Fighters with the TKO, giving them definitely an advantage in the group stage. Film Bros Anonymous, 0-3 against the Cage Fighters. But what are your thoughts after that match?
Yeah, I mean, Film Bros Anonymous proved themselves to be an absolute competitor. I think the people that predicted them were very much justified in that. But I think, honestly, it might have come down to that switch up at the end, whether it was in round 3 or whatever else. It was a 1-point difference there at the end. So not bad for their point differential. But Cage Fighters just took it in the end. They crushed through Shyamalan, getting 8 points. They gave up 1 point steal, but like a 7-point differential off of a round 2, that is always a win. A noble performance by Kenny and Sarah on that Tim Burton category, but it just didn't work out in the end.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Cage Fighter just showed why they are who they are, literally. So yeah. 23-22 final score. So let's go to the post-game interview here, starting first with Kenny and Sarah. So Kenny, Sarah, you guys put on a heck of a fight. Came up short with 1 point short there. Let's walk through that match. I guess let's go back to the most recent questions here. Sarah at 1 point in the middle of question 4 is like, maybe we should switch it up. Do you guys have any regret? Do you think you should have switched it up maybe in hindsight? Or do you think that was the best strategy that you could have went with?
I mean, I feel like there's really no way to know, obviously. It could have been just as bad of questions the other way around, but I'm just kind of kicking myself because I wasn't able to watch nearly as many of the Andrew Garfield movies as I wanted to. So it was like I should at least look at like cast and director if we get like on the wheel, and it was a freaking.
This is not a real movie. 20,000 people have watched it.
It's on Apple TV.
Everything is. You can rent it.
Like most of his movies don't, after like looking through like which ones are like streaming where, don't have very many people that have seen them, except for like the Martin Scorsese like Spider-Man Social Network movies.
I was also gonna look up. No, I haven't logged Hacksaw.
What am I thinking? What movie was I?
I checked. I did check. He had
Unlogged.
Hmm.
I have not. So, yeah, I was thinking maybe even putting Crime into 3 or 4 after. That might have been Andrew in 1 or 2. Probably would have been better. I think. Just because ones are always so tough because they all have these like obscure movies that I've never heard of and no one talks about, like Breathe.
Boy A that I watched last
literally
night.
did not know it existed. It came out in 2017.
Yeah, that I know I had heard about it or heard of the name, but I couldn't have told you a single thing about it.
Yeah,
other than Andrew Garfield's in it.
And it came out the year before Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle.
And so it wasn't his debut. Okay. Well, like,
no, I thought that was.
Breed was his debut.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you were saying Mowgli was his debut.
I thought it was, but I was wrong. So that's unfortunate. And then he did Venom 2.
Wish we got a better category in round 2, but
yeah, that was.
I mean, that wasn't a bad performance for Tim Burton. I don't think either of us wanted that, but
yeah, you guys got 5 points there, which is huge, especially on like a category that the opponents are rather good at, not really allowing you. And I think you gave 1 point up to a steal, which is crazy. Like getting an opponent's a strong category and hitting 5, letting them steal 1. That's a great performance. It went very unfortunately, obviously, like that you got it, but you showed off really well.
Crime-Fill's like you're saying, Andrew, that like this is their redemption. Like
you hit it.
Yeah, I got it, but I got it for 2. Well, I guess that's what the whole round would have been. So maybe they should have done that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's easy to like be like, oh, this. You never know for sure, but that'll stick with you sometimes.
The first round was funny too because it's just like a drastic like level of question difficulty. Like I was thinking about after, like who played Thor was a question. And, like, what kind of underwear was he wearing? I don't know if they said in the movie, but like I'm not looking at his underwear. But
I will say that she calls him Calvin for the rest of the movie because that's his name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm silly. It's been so long since I watched
it. But yeah, I mean, it was like 13-14 coming out of round 1. You guys had a really strong performance there as well. I think you've shown off, like, at the very least, you're a huge threat. What was it at the end of this? 21, 23 points?
Ended up being
23.
23? 23, 22. Yeah. So that's a great point for your first round. You just got to show up against the other opponent. Hope that you guys slug it out. You got a lot of opportunities still here in this cup. So
let's hope that everyone goes 1-1 and see.
That'd be sick.
What happens?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Still possible.
Interesting. It is.
And there's always the backup seeds. You don't get eliminated if you don't get number 1 necessarily.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More risky, but
yeah.
But yeah, again, I don't think I have anything else to ask except, again, is there any a game plan going into the next one against Star Warriors?
I think we'll have better strengths.
Yeah, I definitely feel a lot more comfortable. And then for the movies in our strengths that I don't necessarily know, I feel like there's a little bit more time to like prep, and I've been having more time to watch stuff anyways. So.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be opening up soon too. But yeah, we were just kind of grasping at straws of like strengths for this match. It was just
because I feel like a lot of the strengths that me and Kenny can use kind of overlap with Cameron and Steven. So that's kind of took a wild shot with Andrew Garfield, and I feel like maybe in the future, like it could be more useful, but didn't work out.
Breathe.
I did tell Rach that I would watch all of his movies at one point because she put them all on her Plex for me and Sam, and then I never watched any of them. So this is probably my karma for that.
How many has he been in?
Not many.
35. That's like also like
the letterbox ones. Like if you look at the eligible ones on the category, it's less than 20.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has one of the smaller category sizes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think it's like about 20-30. But I guess best of luck on your next match. Again, that is not over. This is I would say this is a marathon, not a sprint in this cup. So again, unfortunate loss here today, but hopefully see you bounce back in the next one.
Hope so too.
All right. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Sarah. And we'll bring in today's winner. It is the Cage Fighters, Cameron, Steven. First of all, congrats on the win with this TKO. Not only that, as of now, it puts you in the top spot in Group D. Also, 3-0 against this opponent team. So maybe you guys have their numbers. I don't know. But yeah, incredible performance. Almost sweeping that M. Night Shyamalan, just missing that last question there. But again, you had a 1-point lead after round 1, and the end of the game is a 1-point difference. Maybe that was it. But what are your thoughts on your performance?
I mean, yeah, we got a little bit lucky there, but we capitalized on everything that we got, and we played really well today. So I feel really good about how we did. But also, Film Bros Anonymous did put up a huge fight. They played very well as well.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like they put up a better performance than us, considering they didn't get a good round 2 at all.
Yeah,
and we got our ideal round 2, and I didn't even get the last one. I think I should have guessed factory. I was between factory and hospital. It's such a generic looking building. Like I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta love that low budget filmmaking. But
It happened.
I was like, so that, and then I honestly feel like I left like 5 points on the table in the end because that first round, like when you asked the holdovers question, I was like, oh, history. And then I was like, well, they have to write papers. And like, I know you write papers in history class, but I'm like, well, maybe he's an English teacher. Like he likes words and stuff. I don't know. So I was like, yeah, maybe it was actually English. And then I could have gotten potential bonus point. And then the one that wasn't as much skill, more gut, was just the Frankenweenie question. Edgar, I was like, I don't know why. I just was like, a kid's animated movie, the character would be named Edgar. I don't know why. And it was like,
Yeah.
it was just like, of
Bit
all
of
the
a-
Tim Burton movies, like Edgar seemed too on the nose. But like in an animated movie, it makes sense because like Edgar's just like that dark name with Edgar
And
Allan
it's
Poe's
a play on
association.
word because Frankenweenie is Frankenstein and the name is Edgar Gore
Yeah.
Gore.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, usually those types of names they use in animated films, and I was like, so yeah, that was kind of my thinking. But I was like, I know Cameron is like, I think you've almost all Tim Burton movies. So I was like, I'll trust the expert.
One I
here.
did not see though, so I should.
But you weren't even confident in it, so I was like, yeah. But that one's okay. But then the one that does bother me most is that like glass question, just because like that's something I should know. Or at least I could get. So that's like a 2-point swing. And then we could have gone into the final round up 28-19 after 2 rounds, and then they would have only
In a
gotten
magical
22.
world.
And then we could have won by 6, and I know we got the win, so we're looking good. We just got to get one more win, and we're fine.
Yep.
But the point differential is small. And that's kind of dangerous. So we gotta really go hard.
Gotta keep our game up.
Yeah.
But we won out of spite of everyone doubting us. So there you go.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, now again, like this is one big win, but it's not over because you are playing one more match. They are playing one more match. Star Warriors is playing 2 matches against each of you. So anything could happen. What's your thoughts going to the next one?
Well, Star Warriors, I feel like are kind of an opposite team to us strength-wise, so we just gotta, I think, hold on to what we're good at, keep it rolling, and I think we've got it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, fair enough. So if that's the case, then thank you guys once again for today, and we will see you in the next one.
Thank you, guys. Well played, Kenny and Sarah.
All right, Andrew, thank you for giving me a heart, or was that for them? I couldn't tell.
That was for everybody. It was
That was for
really
everyone,
just
including
for
me?
the viewers primarily, to be honest, but also you, Albert. You know.
I appreciate it. Okay, so final thoughts, Andrew, as we wrap this up.
Yeah, I mean, great start to the InterCup. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. These random pair ups for these cups are really interesting, and I think they're going to produce some really interesting matchups. We're going to see shit like this all the time, where it's tight, like the whole match. Like even getting, I mean, if you're Kenny and Sarah, that is a tough lineup, and they delivered. They just couldn't bring it home on round 3, and it's so fun to watch. So I had a great time. I was happy to be here, Albert.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, this is only the beginning. We got plenty of matches to go. In fact, we got 5 matches this week, including this one. Tomorrow, we got Lighthouse Lobster and the House Cat versus No Angels Land on top, part of Group B. So tune in for that one. That should be an exciting match as well. And we got plenty of other matches for the remainder of the week.
Including...
So thank. You want me to announce all of them? I can announce.
No, I just wanted to talk shit on you. It's fine.
We got plenty of match coming up soon, including Gore Boys versus Chaos Theory in Group A. As you wanna trash talk just now, and then the following day we have Master of the Skies versus Oceans 2, part of Group C, and then finally on Sunday Chosen Chimichangas versus the Angry Birds. So again, 5-day lineup. That's the most favorite done in a week. Wish us luck.
Hell
Thank you everyone for watching. Leave like, subscribe. Don't miss out on the rest of the cup. I almost say tournament. It's a cup, same thing. All right, tune in next time in Real Trivia Face Off. We will all see you soon. Bye bye.